Why haven't I made it yet? Why didn't I make it? Why am I not where I want to be in life? I see all these 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 25-year-olds, they're making it. They have $1,000,000 to their name. They have thousands of dollars to their name. They're making $10,000 a month. Why am I not in that situation? I see these people and it may make me jealous. It may make me sad. It may make me just question my life. What the hell is going on? Why am I not in these positions? It's okay to think that. It's okay to think that, honestly. And a lot of young guys, my people my age, they think that too. And I want to answer the question, why are you not successful yet? Why am I not successful but everyone else is? Why hasn't my story begun? And the first reason why is everyone's arc and everyone's arc/success arrives at different points of time. When it comes to arc, like, the Dragon Ball Z arcs, like you got the Frieza arc, you got the Cell arc, you got the beginning arc and whatnot. It's all certain periods and timelines where something happens to a person and they become better and they are improving, or they have to figure out this situation and that situation. And even for me myself, sometimes I'm like, where's the actual arc? Where does it begin? Where is it the arc where I start to make money? Where's the arc where I start to become successful? Where's my success at? Where's my success story actually beginning? And when it comes to a story, there's different points in the story, man. Not everyone's story is gonna have the best part. Not everyone's story is just gonna be all cool action scenes like John Wick. There's gotta be emotional parts. There's gotta be hardships. There's gotta be trials. There's gotta be romance. There's gotta be slow parts. There's gotta be fast parts before it gets to the cool stuff. Before it gets to the main story. Before it gets to all the action scenes and whatnot. So it's just like life. It's not always gonna be a success story. Your whole life can't be a success story. It has to be first struggle. It has to be first trials and error. It has to be first losses and wins before you get to the end goal. It has to. You have no choice. That's just how life works, man. That's just how things work in life, and you can't really avoid that. And it's not just you who goes through it, man. Some people, they go through even more worse trials than you do, and you don't even realize it. You just think yours is the worst. You think your situation is the worst. No. Some people may have not become successful until they're 30, until they're 20, 35, 40, maybe even 50. Hopefully, I don't want to get to that point. Me personally, I don't want to get to that point, but that just may be the case. Everyone's story is different. Everyone has different circumstances, man. And everyone's definition of success may differ. So my definition of success may be different from yours. Maybe $1 million is success to me. Maybe 100K is success to you. But it's different, and to achieve that goal, it may take longer than others, and it may take longer for some to get to that goal. So don't think that just because you're not there, it doesn't mean that your story is not happening. Your arc isn't happening. Dude, you're just around the corner, man. You just gotta keep moving through the story. You gotta keep progressing through the game. You gotta keep progressing through the campaign to get to that success goal. So keep moving forward, man. Keep progressing. Another reason is you don't have a clear path on how you will be successful. A lot of people at my age, they typically don't know what they want to do with their lives. They want to be successful, but typically they don't know how they're going to get there. Sometimes they think school, my parents telling me, just get a good job, do this, do that. Just get a good job and, you'll be successful, you'll make it. And you know what, maybe that's not the reality you want to choose. You want to do something different, but your parents are telling you to do this and do that. This is going to make you successful. This is going to make you successful. But in reality, you want to do something different. But you don't know. You don't know what you want to do. So what you need to do is you need to figure out how you're going to get to that point. How you're going to get to, first, know what you want to be successful at, and then second, a plan how you're going to get to the end point. What is your plan? Are you going to go to school? Are you going to, take a trade? Are you going to start a business? Are you going to, get your friends to do stuff with you, to do some sort of plan to make money? To, I don't know, have your own brand, make your computer, I don't know. Anything, man. Anything that your definition of success is, you need to find a clear path for that. You need to determine your destiny, and you need to figure out how you're going to get there. You need to figure out what's the best options for you to get there. Maybe sometimes it's going to be slow. Maybe sometimes it's going to be fast. But as long as you have a plan and you stick to that plan, and you always remind yourself of this plan and this goal, starting with small goals. Obviously, you build your way up with small goals, and then you go to bigger goals, bigger achievements. If you always keep those goals in mind, you always keep the end goal in mind, you will have a more clearer path, and you have more motivation to become successful and to finish your story. Another one that I talked about in videos, a couple of videos prior, is that you let others determine if you're going to be successful or not. And I talked about, at the time, having maybe it's an ex-girlfriend that's holding you back. Maybe it's your parents holding you back, your friends holding you back, your laziness holding you back, yourself just holding you back sometimes. Most of the time it's you, but there could be other people as well. People could be holding you back, telling you, hey, you're not going to be good at this. Hey, you're not going to be good at that. No one's really supporting you. No one has your back on things. No one wants to help you out. No one wants to, give you money or give you motivation or give you ideas or, at least just give you some sort of help to get you to where you want to be. And these people, they shift your mindset thinking, hey, all these people are telling me that I can't do this and I can't do that, and you know what, maybe they're right. And that's not true. They're not doing what you're doing. They don't know how it feels to be in your situation and do what you do and do what you enjoy to do. They don't know your situation. They don't know how much work you've been putting in to get to this point with whatever goal you have. They don't know any of that stuff. They have no idea about what you're going through, man. They have no idea about how hard you're working, how much pain you've endured, bro. They have no clue. And is it for them to determine if you're going to be successful or not? Is it to them to shift your mindset and to tell you, no, don't do this right now. No, you can't do this right now. No, let's do this instead. No, it's not. Because you built up yourself to get to your point, get to the point that you want to get to get to your goals that you want to get to. And you can't let people bring that down, man. You can't let people bring it down. And you can't have a mindset of, if someone's telling me to do it, then maybe I should do it. If everyone's telling me to do it, then maybe I should stop. A lot of people are going to tell you shouldn't do something, man. That doesn't mean you can't do it. Just because people tell you shouldn't do it doesn't mean you can't. Doesn't mean you can't. No, man, you will do it. You will. And I believe in you. So that's just something I wanted to talk about shortly. Or briefly, I should say.